guys, 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm leaving Italy. I'm heading to Genova, catch a ferry and head to Morocco. Honestly, I cannot believe it, but I'm super excited. The bike is ready, perfect condition, 1200 kilometers. This is my new bag. It's called Iron, very comfortable, waterproof. It seems very small, but there is so many stuff, so many things inside, like laptop, clothes, like a bunch of things, because I'm gonna spend quite a bit of time in Morocco. Let's go, because it's quite late. It's gonna take me like maybe 4 or 5 hours, maybe like 5 hours to reach Genova, so I have to go. Guys, I'm 1 hour in. It's going very well. The only thing is that it's freezing. I mean, for the past hour I've been freezing because I'm wearing quite a light jacket and clothes, because in Morocco it's gonna be hot. So I just have to handle this part from Milano to Genoa. Then in Morocco it's gonna be a different story. But I'm having a great time. The sun is slowly rising, so it's getting warmer and warmer. I just passed Milan from the back roads, and now I'm going to Voghera, and then from Voghera I'm heading south to Genoa. Now it says it's gonna take about 3 hours, but I will take it like sabai. My ferry leaves at 6 p.m, but they say on the ticket that I have to check in at 1 p.m, so 5 hours before, and no later than that, so I have to be there by 1 p.m. I think I will arrive there just on time. I will try now to put the camera on the helmet. I'm like figuring out how to do proper motovlogging, step by step. So this is the helmet. I'm gonna put the camera here. I just realized the camera is a little bit low. I don't know if you can see here in the mirror. It's facing like down, and I cannot put it up somehow. It's like this is the maximum that I can pull it up. So let's see if I can record the road, or it's too low. This will be my normal position, that I can see the road, I can see the mirrors, but I think for you it's too low. You just see this part, I guess. You don't see the road. Man, I have to find a solution for this. Otherwise, for the entire trip in Morocco, you're gonna see just the screen of my motorbike. You're not gonna see anything. It should be like this, you know. But if I stay like this with my helmet, then I cannot see the mirrors. By the way, this one is called Pianura Padana, and as you can see, it's extremely foggy. It's like an entire area south of Milano that is always like this. It's famous because it's always foggy like this. You cannot see anything. It's also extremely humid, so now it's kind of cold, even colder than before. Even though the sun is up, it's kind of freezing. And here you also have one of the main river, if not the main river of Italy, which is called Po, P-O, Fiume Po, which means Po River. And it's just crossing. We're gonna cross it very soon. Man, look at this area. To be honest, I wouldn't be able to live here, because most of the year is like this. This is unbelievable. It's so humid here and so cold that the motorbike is wet everywhere. It looks like it's raining, but it's not raining, it's just the humidity. Crazy. I want to get out of the Pianura Padana as soon as possible. And now you understand why I like to spend the winter in Thailand. I like the hot weather. I can handle the hot weather, and I cannot handle the cold weather, the foggy, cloudy weather. It really makes me depressed. I need sunshine, I need warmth. That's why I escaped. I haven't done a winter in Italy or in Europe since 2017. I think the fog is gone and the sun is back a little bit, still cold. This one is the Po River. Look at this little town, guys. It's called Voltaggio, right next to Gabi. Man, it's like a postcard. So beautiful. Man, Italy is such a special place. Wow. Look at this. Ancient bridge with the river underneath and then the little town on top with the church over there. So picturesque. Like a postcard. And there are like thousands of little towns like this in Italy, everywhere, from north to south. Alright, let's continue because we don't have much time. Passo della Bocchetta. And it's quiet, not many cars, as you can see. Really beautiful road, pine trees, and here is the top of the Passo della Bocchetta. There is a little viewpoint, and whoa, look at this view, man. I have to stop. Here it is, Passo della Bocchetta. This is the top of the mountain. It's not so high, it's just 772 meters of altitude. But the view, oh my god. And there is a little church on top of that mountain down there. Super cool. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have too much time to stop and enjoy this beautiful view because I gotta catch the ferry. But I'm so glad that I came from this road. I asked ChatGPT like what's the best and the most scenic road to go from Milan to Genova, and he recommended this Passo della Bocchetta. And I'm glad I followed the advice of ChatGPT because it's so nice. I wish I had the drone with me because I would definitely fly it here. Look at this. Unfortunately in Morocco it's not allowed. They are super strict about it, so if you bring it they will just confiscate it. So even though it would have been amazing. That's it, guys. The Passo della Bocchetta is over and I'm already in Genova. So right after the mountain pass there is Genova immediately. Dove vado? Dritto?
Non volevo vedere di no, non l'avevo visto.
Buongiorno. Tangieri?
Segua questo furgone e questo mezzo qua.
Questo gigante. I wonder if they're gonna cross Africa.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno. Tangier.
Mi ha affumicato la signora.
Sì.
Mi dai il passaporto per favore?
È una casa praticamente questo.
No, questo è piccolo, devi vedere gli altri. Ora
sì?
quando arrivi nel piazzale ne vedi alcuni che sono meravigliosi.
Madonna.
C'è anche un bus hotel.
Sì?
Sì.
Però.
Un hotel bus.
Ah. Madonna. È affumicata. Buongiorno. Sta affumicando tutti queste cose.
Andiamo a scaricare tutto il caso dentro. Marco 2.
Ok, grazie. Ciao. We made it, guys. In Barco 2. This is also where you take the cruise ship. Look at that.
So I arrived at the pier at 1 p.m, which is 5 hours before the departure time, and so did all the other riders and all the other people. Then I waited like 1 hour, 2 hours, and nothing happened. Thankfully I became friend with the guy next to me, which is from Italy and is relocating to Valencia, so he's bringing his motorbike to Valencia, so he's gonna stop in Barcelona and not in Morocco. And then the guy right behind me, which rode from Greece, he's from Greece, he crossed the entire country of Italy and now is going to Morocco because he's moving there, and he's also bringing his own motorbike Tenere 700 to Morocco. So both of them are moving permanently to another country, but me, I'm just going for a road trip.
This is the big brother of my bike, the Tenere 700. He's coming all the way from Greece and he's also going to Morocco. I noticed that they bring a lot of bicycle from Italy to Morocco. Look at this. Here, also there, full of bicycles. Also down there.
And then after waiting for like 2-3 hours without any news and any notice, we realized that we had to check in before entering the ferry. So we went behind a wall and we found a massive line for the check-in of the ferry. That line was probably about like 1 hour or even 1 hour and a half, and after that, probably around 4:30 or 5 p.m, we were ready to get on the ferry.
Fitto?
La voce di
Okay. Thank you.
Alright guys, I made it to my cabin. Let me show it to you.
So basically it's a private cabin, which is not cheap at all. I will tell you the price soon. It has 2 beds, but I heard it has 3 beds, so I guess this is also a bed. Oh, yeah, this is also a bed. So in total it's 3 beds, but I got the whole cabin for me because I just want to be quiet and have my privacy. Let's see. There is a stair here, which I don't know for. This is for the for the third bed. The mirror here, and this is the bathroom. Oh wow, that's pretty spacious. I got the sink, toilet, a shower here. Also got the wardrobe. Tack. And no, this is locked. And let's see this part, because I paid 80 euros more to have this one. Instead of being an inside cabin, it's a nice sea view cabin. And now we can see this Moby cruise, Costa Fascinosa, Costa Crociere. Nice, man, nice view. So at least I'm gonna enjoy these 52 hours on board of this ferry. So the price for this is definitely not cheap. It's really funny because the flight from Milan to Tangier, where I'm going, it was 18 euro for the same date, like 1/8, like extremely cheap, and it will take only 2 hours, 2 hours and a half. This one, it will take 52 hours from Genova to Tangier, and it cost me, instead of 18 euro for the flight, it cost me 480 euros, including the motorbike. You could also save some money and book just the chair on the deck, and I think that was like 300 euro, 320 euro, so still quite expensive. Then you have the shared cabin, and it was like 390 euros, something like that. And then you have the private cabin for 400 euros, and then I paid 80 euros more to have the sea view. Otherwise it would be like a inside cabin without the window. And but yeah, it's not cheap, man. 480 euros for this trip, including the motorbike, as I said. Definitely not cheap. If you think that with 18 euros you can go to the same destination in 2 hours. This is a big ferry.
The ferry, it's supposed to leave at 6 p.m, but at 6 p.m, nothing. 7 p.m, nothing. 8 p.m, nothing. So I was getting kind of worried a little bit. Maybe there were some technical issues, or they will ask us to get off the boat, I don't know. But then finally at 8:30 p.m, the ferry left. I was so tired and exhausted from the day that I fell asleep immediately. Made it to Barcelona. It's crazy how central we are. Like the ferry just arrived in the center. There is already the Ramblas. Behind you can see La Sagrada Familia over there. Very cool. And one of the symbols of Barcelona is this statue, which is the statue of Cristoforo Colombo, Christopher Columbus, born in 1451. And a fun fact is that he was actually born in Genova, where I'm coming from. So he's Italian, and he's famous because in 1492 he set sail from Spain, believing that he could reach Asia, but by accident he ended up in America. At that time, the Americas, they were completely unknown to the Europeans, so it was a huge discovery. And since then, thanks to him, the connection between Europe and America was created. That's why there is his statue here in Barcelona, and he has been a very important person in our history. Guys, the journey is going very well. Today is the last day, so we left Saturday at 8 p.m. We're supposed to leave at 6 p.m. but we left at 8 p.m. So spent the first night. Yesterday, full day. We arrived in Barcelona around 2 p.m. and it was really nice to arrive at the pier right next to the center of Barcelona. I thought we would be a little bit more outside, but we were right in the center next to the statue of Cristoforo Colombo, so super central location. The Rambla was right there. I think we stayed there for about like 2 hours, 3 hours. We couldn't go down, so we had to just stay on the ferry. It's great because I become friend with a couple of riders that are also going to Morocco, in particular with the one, his name is Mike, and he has a Tenere. He was parking right next to me when we arrived in Genova, so we are spending most of the time together, eating together, hanging out together. And it's I like the life here on the ferry, you know. It's kind of a real ferry, you know, like a real cruise. So there are restaurants, there is a shop, there is the self-service, there are 2 bars where you can drink coffee, croissant, whatever snack you want. And today is Monday, and so Saturday, Sunday, yesterday full day we stopped in Barcelona, and today is Monday, so the 3rd day, and we will arrive in the evening around 9 p.m, 10 p.m. in Tangier in Morocco. And this morning we had to go through the immigration, which is on the ferry. There are 2 different lines and 2 different offices. One is for the passport, so to get the entry stamp on the passport, and the other little office and line, it was a big line, about like maybe 1 hour and a half we had to wait. That was for the cars and motorbikes. So after the passport stamp, then we had to move to another line and another office to give all the documents, the paperwork for the motorbike, register everything, and then they will give you a little ticket that confirms that you can enter into Morocco with the motorbike. You can have the bike with you in Morocco for the same time as you have the visa for Morocco, so they give it to me for 6 months, the permit to stay in Morocco. I will just stay 1 month maximum, no longer than that. But Mike, the Greek guy, he's gonna stay there for 1 year, and he got the permit for the bike for 6 months, but then they told him that he can pay and extend it for 6 more months. So far so good. Outside is sunny, the sea is kind of calm. As you can see, beautiful day today. I slept like a baby. This bed is super comfortable, so I've been really relaxing and sleeping, and the gentle movement of the boat, of the ferry, is very relaxing, so had a really good time in this cabin. So we'll see you later in Tangier, Morocco. I already booked an accommodation on Agoda, kind of an apartment for 2 nights. Thing that I don't like here is that Wi-Fi is not included. You have to pay €7 for 1 giga, and this giga I don't think is a real giga because it just ran out extremely quickly, so I already had to top it up 2 times, so I already pay 14 euros for like 2 giga, which is probably less, probably it's like a 700 meg or something like that, because it goes extremely fast. But yeah, I was able to book the accommodation, so when I arrive tonight I will go straight to the accommodation. I think I also have to buy the insurance for the motorbike as soon as I arrive at the pier. I don't know exactly how it works, so I will figure it out later. But this GNV Excellent Ferry, that's the name of the boat, GNV Excellence, or Excellent, I think Excellent, approved. The cabin is clean, everything is really well organized, and the journey of 52 hours seems very long, but once you're here and you're experiencing it, it's quite pleasant. And in general, I'm really surprised to see how many motorbikes there are, like big groups of people with BMW, with a whole bunch of bikes, like all kind of models. And some of them are coming here to do the whole Morocco trip. Some of them, they start in Morocco, but then they will go further south into other countries in Africa. There are also a lot of RV and van and like big trucks, and they're also exploring Morocco, and some of them probably they will also go further south. So a lot of adventure people on this ferry.
Have a safe trip.
I wish you a good time.
You too. Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you.
Happy days.
You too. Thank you. Hi. Okay.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Ok. Prego.
Grazie. Thank you, bro.
Enjoy it. Have a safe trip.
Yeah. We'll keep in touch. Yeah.
I have car. No have.
No have.
No have.
Yeah. How much is it?
Say 5 euro.
5 euro.
Yes. Morocco Telecom. This
Ah.
is Morocco Telecom. This is I have orange.
Ah.
Orange.
Maybe I'll do it later. I'll take a.
No.
Alright.
So guys, I just got out of the pier and I already got lost straight away. But yeah, I was recording everything, how I bought the insurance, how I got the SIM card, and also how I exchanged the money, because everything is right there. But then the security came and he saw me recording and he told me, you have to delete everything, it's illegal. He wanted me to bring me to the police. I said, okay, sorry, I will just delete everything. So I will be careful because I want to be respectful. But I also wanted to document a little bit the journey of arriving. But yeah, he asked me to delete everything, so I delete everything. I just realized that the port, the pier, it's 52 kilometers away from Tangier city. And yeah, let the Morocco adventure begins.
So this is the road N16 that goes from the pier to Tangier, and it's right next to the ocean. Look at this, man. And it's sunset time, and I cannot ask for more than this. This is the best welcome to Morocco, man. An incredible sunset right next to the ocean. I want to stop here quickly to check out the view. So that's the pier over there. I just did this part, and then Tangier is all the way behind this mountain. And for the insurance I paid 94 euro for 1 month, just the Moroccan insurance. And for the SIM card I paid 20 euro for 40 gigabyte, also valid for 1 month. So not so bad. Alright, let's go. Look at this, guys. This is breathtaking. Absolutely incredible. And this area is so beautiful. It's just this road right next to the ocean. All the restaurants are here, people just walking everywhere. It's a very beautiful atmosphere. McDonald's over here. Wow, super nice. So this is my accommodation. It's called Borj Rayahan. I'm waiting for someone to come down and check me in, but the security told me I can park over there. It's basically like an apartment building, almost like an Airbnb, I think. And but I book it on Agoda, and the ocean is right there. It's very near. All right, I made it to the apartment. So this is the bathroom straight away. And it's a very spacious apartment, kind of a studio. So a little kitchen here, washing machine, which is really good, big bed, and a very big sofa, corner sofa. So here it's facing other apartments, but here it's also facing a little bit of sea, and tomorrow we're going to explore. So that's it for this video, guys. I made it to Morocco. I'm in Tangier. I'm still a little bit shocked and tired. I still have to realize that I'm here with my own motorbike. I think tomorrow morning when I will wake up I will realize. But tomorrow I think I will just walk around, go to the Medina, to the old town and explore. But I think that will be for the next video. I think for now I will end it here. Leaving from Italy, doing this 52 hours ferry journey from Italy to Morocco, stopping in Barcelona. And yeah, this is the beginning of the Morocco adventure, the episode number 1. So stay tuned because many more videos will come. I think I'll go down, find something to eat, and then just rest. Alright guys, big hug and see you soon.